What's up YouTube, this is GalacticGod, and the April 1st, 2015 Forbidden/Limited list has been revealed to us. Now I've always kind of found it humorous that Konami would actually have a list go into effect on April Fool's Day. Like they're just going to show up out of nowhere on April 1st and be like, just kidding everybody, Elemental Hero Stratos is actually coming back to you, you're getting him back, and everybody goes crazy happy, but yeah, that's probably not going to happen. So, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into things. I'm going to talk about all the cards that have been changed on the list, give my thoughts on some of them, on the changes that Konami has decided to make. So, here we go, starting with the cards that are newly forbidden. All 4 copies of the Dragon Ruler cards. Now this really shouldn't come as too big of a surprise as it was done over in the OCG as well, but I still find it kind of a little sad because I felt with them at 1, they really did help out quite a bit of other archetypes. Also newly placed back on the forbidden list is the mistake that Konami made. That is, releasing Snatch Steel without an errata. Although it was pretty nostalgic getting Snatch Steel back to us at least for this one format, it's kind of hard to deny or argue against the fact that the card is still a little too OP. Now on to the newly limited cards. All of those forbidden cards that were errataed and released in Return of the Bling. Of course, I'm talking about Sinister Serpent, Temple of the Kings, Exchange of Spirit, Ring of Destruction, and of course, Crush Card Virus. Also newly limited to 1 are cards like Tour Guide from the Underworld, Preparation of Rites, Sacrifice, Symbol of Heritage, Skill Drain, Vanity's Emptiness, and the newly returned card to us, Dragon's Ravine. Actually, with all the main Dragon Rulers now being forbidden, I don't see really why Dragon's Ravine couldn't even come back to 2 or maybe even 3 copies, but I guess with Konami they like to take things slow. Moving on now with cards that are placed at 2 copies per deck, we have Quillport Scout, Necrosa Bryonic, Legendary 6 Samurai Shien, Charge of the Light Brigade, and Sacred Sword of 7 Stars, which is a card that probably could have gone up to 3 considering all the Dragon Rulers are now placed on the forbidden list. Finally, moving on to cards that are no longer limited, we have all 4 of the Baby Dragon Rulers. With the main ones now being placed on the forbidden list, there really is no reason to keep them on there as well, so they're back to us at 3. Also, cards like Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Spirit, Gore's Emissary of Darkness, Lone Fire Blossom, Hieratic Seal of Convocation, Yugioh Guardian, and finally the card that nobody could believe was still at 1 for so many years, Gladiator Beast Bestiari back to 3. So overall, my first impression of the list is I feel that it's a pretty decent one, although it still breaks my heart to see Elemental Hero Stratos still being placed on that ban list, that he has not been returned to us here in the TCG. I believe now that Konami just really enjoys trolling the hell out of us Elemental Hero players. That's the only explanation that I can think of. Anyhow, down in the comment section below, remember to let me know your guys' thoughts on this ban list. What decks are you most excited to be playing for this upcoming format? And I guess that's it for now. This is GalacticGod.